Greetings from the Holland family. Today we'll be talking about emotions and about choices and resiliency. When I teach on healthy emotions and becoming more of a balanced person that is healthier in our thinking and how we deal with things in life, I almost always talk about choices. We either make good choices or bad choices. All of our choices are under our control. We make choices all the time. Some are very simple and others are more complex. However, they are still a choice that we have to make. One of the best choices that I think that I have ever made was I was encouraged by my mother and father when I was a teenager, was to start praying for the wife that God had for me, to bring us together and have us to be taught and have an understanding of life and similar desires. And I did that. And I'll never forget the day that I met my wife. I knew without a shadow of a doubt for me that she was the one. We chose each other, I believe, with God's help, and we made that choice to commit to each other forever and ever. And it has truly been one of the best choices I have ever made. This next month we will celebrate 49 years together. So I would say that was a good choice. The choice is a choice that you have to make and to make in everything that you do. So I'd like to make a comment here. Remember that the choices you make makes you. Let me say that again. Remember that the choices you make makes you. So many people think that money makes them, or their environment makes them, or their job makes them, or the right friends makes them. But the bottom line is your choices is what makes you or breaks you. Choices. Let's all make quality choices in our life. I heard an acquaintance of mine that reminded me of this word resilience. And resilience means that you experience, you feel something, you fail at something, you hurt, you fall down, but you get back up. That's resilience. We get back up. When we go through a crisis such as the COVID-19, we often go numb. And I've heard some of the people I've talked to just recently, they go, I just don't even think it's going to get better. And they start feeling indifferent. They get paralyzed in their thoughts and in their movement. And I encourage them to start doing a few things to help get them out of that pattern of thinking. Resilience is really different than negative thinking. Resilience it's alive. We have all these emotions and we can feel a hurt, but we can also come to having victories. We can come through it feeling stronger. My wife and I were talking this morning about this, and I was asking her, was she having anything come to her mind with depression or what we're going through? Are we going to have enough groceries or how we're going to even get that at the way that things are going? And she said, no. She said, when you battle cancer with God's help and you come out, she said, this is nothing compared to cancer. And I got thinking that is a really good thing for us to think about. Let's start making a list, simple list, one a day with 3 things that you're thankful for. Let's look at things in a positive way. I got thinking, God, this morning, just that I still have a computer that works. I got thanking God that I have a home that we're able to be safe in. I thank God that I have a son that I love and that he loves God and has an awesome family and 2 great grandchildren. It's easy to list things that are really positive in our lives. Numbness causes us to go through the crisis that is like a nightmare. The difference is remembering. We don't remember when we go numb. You remember how you overcame. In spite of the crisis, you rose above what others could not do because of resiliency in your life. You store this up in your heart, so when we have another crisis, we don't let it numb us, but we call upon our heart, those memories of what God has already done for us, how we have overcome, the resilience that is in our life that helps us overcome. Persistence and resilience only comes from having been given the chance to work through difficult problems. Persistence and resilience only comes from having been given the chance to work through difficult problems. Mr. Tully said that. And in this statement, it's true for us today. We have an opportunity at this time throughout the world to allow our persistence, our resilience, to give us a chance to work through difficult problems and change our lives for the better. God is with us. So remember, let's make a list daily, just a short one, of 3 things that you are thankful for. Have a great day. God bless you from the Holland family.